Hi, hello students. Welcome back to the English e-learning platform. Dear students, in the last week, you have learned a new story that is Lazy Bears by Watermelon. Okay, so today we will discuss that lessons, question answers, and grammar part. Okay, so all of you open the page number 23 and get ready with a pencil. So in the first main, oral. The first question, which fruit do you like the most? It is a summer fruit or a winter fruit. So here you have to tell on your own choices. Okay. So which fruit do you like the most? Whether it is and summer fruit or winter fruit. So for example, let me give answer. I like oranges the most. It is a winter fruit. Okay, also you also can tell there your choice. The second one, talk in class about the journey of the watermelon from the field to the house. So here actually it is there is a task. It is a speaking skill, I think it is. Here, lazy bears take the watermelon from the field of grandfather goat. Okay, then they cross the beach and the grassland. Then they reach home with the watermelon. The multiple choice questions. Here, circle the correct answer in each. Okay, first one, on a dash day, the bears go to buy watermelon. On which day? Okay, in which season? The bears the bears go to buy watermelon. Whether it is cold day or hot day. So hot day. So circle the word hot. On a hot day, the bears go to buy watermelon. Then second one, the bears are very lazy or active. How are the bears? The bears are very lazy or active. So, as you know that the bears are very lazy. Okay, Zarvai. So, to circle the word lazy. Third one, both brothers hate or love watermelons. So, do they hate watermelons or love the watermelon? So, they love the watermelon. So, circle the word love. Okay, love, love. Both brothers love watermelons. Then fourth one, grandfather goat chooses a big or small watermelon. So what type of watermelon grandfather goat choose for them. So big watermelon, correct? No? So big, circle the word big. Grandfather goat chooses a big watermelon for both brothers. Then fifth one, the younger bear picks the watermelon with a smile or frown. So how was his expression when he is going to pick the watermelon from his brother? Okay, so he picks the watermelon with a frown. Okay, FROWN. Then the sixth one, the last one, the bears dash the watermelon away. So carry a roll. So how they carry the watermelon? Do they carry the watermelon or roll the watermelon? So the bears roll the watermelon. So double L. So circle the word ROLL. Roll. Okay, the bears roll the watermelon away. Okay, now let us go to the next main, dear student, that is a read and answer. So here match the following to make sentences. So here there are 5 sentences there are 5 phrases are there. So you have to match with the correct sentence. Okay, the bears want to eat a watermelon. The bears do not want to go. The watermelon field belongs to. They don't want to carry the watermelon. The bears are sad. So here, because they are lazy, because it is heavy, because it is sweet and cool, because they cannot eat watermelon, grandfather goat. Okay, so here the first one, the bears want to eat a watermelon. Why do they want to eat watermelon? Because it is sweet and cool. The bears want to eat a watermelon because it is sweet and cool. Okay. Then second one, let me choose another color. The bears do not want to go. So where do they want to go? So the bears do not want to go because they are lazy. Okay. The bears do not want to go because they are lazy. Then third one, the watermelon field belongs to. So the watermelon field belongs to whom? Whose that watermelon field is? The watermelon field belongs to grandfather goat. Grandfather goat. Okay. Then let me select another color. And fourth one, they don't want to carry the watermelon. Why do they want to do not want to carry the watermelon? Because it is heavy. That's why they do not want to carry the watermelon. Then fifth one, the bears are sad. The bears are sad. Why are they sad? Because they cannot eat watermelon. Okay, because they cannot eat watermelon, so they are sad. Okay, so dear students, you also can match the sentence with the match the following and make a correct sentence. Okay, now let us go to the next page, that is the page number 24. Okay, here think and answer. Think and answer. Okay, the first question, but who is going to buy one? Why does elder lazy say so? So why does elder lazy say so like this? But who is going to buy one? Elder lazy says so because both the bears are lazy and neither of them wants to go. So he also does not want to go, and younger lazy also does not want to go. Elder lazy also does not want to go. So that's why the elder lazy say, but who is going to buy one? Okay. Then second one, why does mother bear tell the bears to keep quiet? Why does she say? Mother bears tell the bears to keep quiet because they are fighting. That's why mother bears tells them to keep quiet. Okay. Then third one, why does Anger Lazy pick the watermelon with a frown on his face? Anger Lazy picks the watermelon with a frown on his face because his brother is not ready to carry the watermelon. So he does not want to carry the watermelon too, and also he picked the watermelon with a frown on his face. And the fourth one, Rama is lazy and Riya is active. Whom do you like more and why? See here, Rama is lazy person. Okay, boy, lazy boy, and Riya is active. She is not a lazy. Okay, whom do you like more and why? So it is the applied question. It is applied to you. So for I'll tell, I like Riya more because she is not lazy. She is active. Correct? No. Then let us go to the HOTS question. That is the higher order thinking question. The two lazy brothers quarrel over carrying the watermelon. Do you think it is right, or why? Why not? So no, it is not a right. It is not right to quarrel because both of them want to have the watermelon. So both of them should carry it to home. So it is not a good way. Okay. Now let us go to the next page. So dear students, that is the learn new words. So open the page number 26 and get ready with the pencil. Okay. So here, dear students, write the he names for the given she names. So genders. So he genders. She genders means feminine gender. He genders means masculine gender. So masculine gender means the names of all male persons is known as masculine gender, or he names we can say. For example, tiger, boy, man, father, sir, uncle, son, cousin, what do we say, nephew, headmaster, lion, peacock, dog. Okay, these names indicates, or these names indicates us male animals or male persons. Okay, so we say he names. She names means we can say in another word, feminine gender. Feminine gender means the names of all female persons or things, or sorry, female birds or female animals are called feminine gender. For example, sister, mother, girl, miss, madam, what do you say, daughter, auntie or aunt, grandmother, lioness, queen, tigress, peahen, hen, bitch. So these are the names of feminine gender. Okay, so here you have to write, you read there are she names here: tigress, princess, queen, peahen, lioness. So these all are the female genders. Okay, so you have to convert into male gender. So he names. So tigress, if that tigress is feminine gender, what is the masculine gender of tigress? Tiger, Tiger. Tiger is the masculine gender, he name. Okay, it comes under he name. Okay, then princess, he name is prince, Prince. You can write here, dear students. And queen, masculine gender, he name is king, King. Then peahen, he name is peacock, Peacock. Okay, then lioness is he name is lion, Lion, lion. Okay, so these are the she names and he names we have completed. Then let us go to the next one, that is the B main, match the opposites. So dirty, what is the opposite of dirty? Do you know, my dear students? So dirty opposite is clean. Okay, then wet, what is the opposite of wet? Wet is dry. Then what is the opposite of cloudy? Cloudy opposite is sunny. What is the opposite of strong? Strong opposite is weak. So dirty, clean; wet, dry; cloudy, sunny; strong, weak. So these are the opposite words. Let us go to the next one, writing skills. Here read this passage and imagine you are Aarti. Rewrite this story. Okay, so Aarti is Manu's best friend. She is getting ready to go to Manu's party in the evening. She has a big book of stories as a birthday gift for Manu. It is in a brown paper bag. Aarti wants to wrap it in a red color paper. She knows that red is Manu's favorite color. She can't find any red wrapping paper. Aarti is sad. So Aarti leaves for the party with her mother. On her way, she sees a scarf on the fence. Okay, then mummy, she says, look at the scarf there. It looks like Manu's favorite one. Then you have to imagine this same story. Okay, same passage. And you are Aarti and rewrite this story in the place of Aarti. Okay, so I'll write here. For example, I. So Aarti, instead of you can write here I means here you are going to write the passage here. Okay, I am. Is, instead of is we should use am. I am Manu's best friend. Okay, then I am getting ready to go to Manu's party in the evening. I have. Okay, you should use here have. I have a big book of stories as a birthday gift for Manu. It is in big brown paper bag and I want to wrap it in a red color paper. Then I know that red is Manu's favorite color and I can't find any red wrapping paper. Then I am sad, or it makes me sad. Then I leave for the party with my mother. Okay, then on my way I see a scarf on the fence. Then Mummy, look at the scarf there. And it looks Manu's favorite one. So here you have to write your name or pronoun as a I instead of using the word Arati. Okay. Then, dear students, let us go to the next main. So that is grammar part. Dear students, here you came grammar. GRAMMAR. Okay, grammar. So dear students, open the page number 53 and get ready with a pencil. Here you can came grammar part. Okay. So lazy bears by watermelon. So nouns. So as you learned in the first standard, I think in first grade you have learned as a naming words. Okay, naming words are called noun also. What is noun, dear students? Do you know? Noun is the name of person or name of thing or name of animals, name of birds, okay, are called noun. So name of persons, person names, Vani, Girija, Vinay, Shankar, Shivashankarappa, Sangmesh, Arun. Next, Vikas, Mahalakshmi, Lakshmi, Kavya, Rahul. So these are the names of persons. So when you are going to write the names of persons, always the first letter of the word is capital letter. Okay, names of things: bottle, laptop, book, chappals, shirt, pencil, eraser, chair, table. Next, mouse, box. Okay, these are the names of things. And names of places: Kudal Sangam, school, Bagalkot, Karnataka, India, Bangalore, Davangere, Taj Mahal, garden. Next, what we can say? Rock garden, temple. Okay, library, police station, bus station, railway station, bank. So these are the names of places. Names of animals, everyone knows. Okay, everyone knows. Okay, dog, tiger, lion, like this. Okay, and name of birds. So these all are called, so names are called noun. So here read this sentence here. The scarf is flying away. The scarf is flying away. So which is in red color. And Manu is playing in the garden. So here scarf, Manu, garden. So scarf is the name of thing. Manu is the name of person. And garden is the name of place. Okay. Now let me go to the next main. Page number 54. The words in red are names of person, place and thing. So Manu is a person. Okay. Then garden is the name of place and scarf is the name of thing. So nouns are names of persons, place, animals or things are called nouns. So some words are names of special persons, places, animals or things. So here Anil is going to Agra to see the Taj Mahal. So as you can see here, so Anil, Agra and Taj Mahal. So of the words, so always the first letter of these words capital letter A and T and M. Why? Why means these nouns are called special names or proper nouns. Okay. So you have to write or always the special names or proper nouns begin with a capital letter. For example, your name is there. For example, Shiv Kumar. So always the first letter. What is the first letter of the word? Your name is Shiv Kumar. Yes. Always the S is the letter. It should be in capital letter. Okay. Bagalkot. The B should be in capital letter. Okay. Next. Rock garden. R should be in capital letter. Okay. So These special names begin with a capital letter. You must know this one. Okay, now here circle the special names in these sentences. So special names you must circle. Okay, read the sentence and circle the special names here. For example, first one, Ranu lives in Delhi. So which are the special name in this sentence? Ranu. Okay, circle this word. And Delhi. Ranu, Delhi. Okay. Then second one, Ratan has a big house. In this statement, Ratan only. Ratan is a special name. And third one, my dog's name is Jackie. So Jackie is it is a proper noun. Okay, special name. And fourth one, Mr. Roy is a good doctor. So Mr. Roy is Roy. It is a proper noun or special noun. You have to circle it here. Okay. The fifth one, Radha is a good girl. So in this sentence, Radha is also proper noun or special name. And sixth one, Shimla is on the hills. So Shimla is it is also proper noun or special name. The seventh one, the Taj Mahal is in Agra. So the Taj Mahal. So Taj Mahal is there, no? It is also proper noun, and Agra is also proper noun. Okay. And Kitty is my pet cat. So Kitty. So it is also proper noun. And ninth one, Yamuna flows through Delhi. So Yamuna. So it is also Yamuna and Delhi are the proper nouns. So as you can see here, Ranu, Delhi, Ratan, Jackie, Roy, Radha, Shimla, Taj Mahal, Agra, Kitty, Yamuna, Delhi. So as you can see here, the first letter of these words are in capital. Correct, no? So these are the special names. So dear students, you also circle these words, okay, with your pencil. Now let me go to the next main. So here, B main, underline the names of persons with red. See, underline the names of person. There are 5 sentences are there here. So you have to write, underline the words, names of persons with a red color, and names of special persons are there with blue color, and the names of things is with a green color. Okay, so you have to underline the names of persons with red, and names of special persons with blue, and the names of things with the green color. Okay, here Shivani flies a kite with her brother. With her brother. So brother is the name of person. Okay, brother you have to underline with red color. Let me select a red color here. Okay, so brother, where it is? Okay, let it go there, brother. Red color. Okay, so brother, underline with brother. Okay, and Shivani is the it is Shivani is a special name. So what is the given here? Names of special persons with blue. So select blue and underline it. Shivani. Okay, then what it is gone. And green color, names of things with a green color. So green color, kite, kite is the name of thing. So special name is a Shivani, so underline with blue color, and kite is the name of thing, underline with green color, and brother is a person, name of person, so underline with the red color. Okay, same as the man is going to the post office. So man is the name of person. Okay, sorry, name of person we can say. It is used to person. Okay, so man underline with the which color? Red color. Then post office is also, it is the name of place. Correct, no? So underline with the red color. Okay, Then same, children play in the garden. So children, here also you have to, it is a common noun. Okay, underline with the red color and play in the garden. Name a place, blue color. Okay, Ankur is hiding under a table. Minku lives in a city. Minku is also name of person. So name of person, it is a special name. So underline with the blue color. Okay, now let us go to the next main, singular and plural. So what is singular and plural? So some nouns tell us about one person, place, animals or thing. These nouns are in the singular. See, you will have learnt in the previous what is that sem, okay, in the first term. So some nouns, those are tell us about one person or one place or one animal or one thing. So these animals, these nouns are in the singular. For example, boy, it shows only one boy. Dog, it shows only one dog. Bottle, it indicates only one bottle. So we say these are in the singular. And what are plural? Some nouns tell us about more than one person. More than one person or more than one place or more than one animal or more than one thing. So these nouns are in the plural. For example, boy, it is a singular. Boys, so it indicates more than one boys. Okay, and dogs, so it indicates more than one dogs. And bottles, so it indicates more than one bottle. So we can say plural noun. Okay, so here write the plural form of these nouns. You have to add s or es form. By making the, you can make plural form by adding s or es to the noun. So dress, what is the plural of dress? Dresses. Okay, we should add dresses. So es you should add, it becomes dresses. Mango, mango, what is the plural of mango? Mangoes. So you should add es, mangoes, mangoes. Okay, then bird, 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 plural is birds. So you should add s form to the word bird, then it becomes birds. Okay, plural. Then cloud, clouds, what is the plural of cloud? Clouds, clouds, clouds. Okay, then let us go to the next main, that is the B main. Look at this picture, write down the things you see in the correct loud. So here in this picture, if you see one thing or one animal, you can write here one in the place of the one. If you see more than one, you can say write here in the place of more than one. Okay, one, what you can see more, only one? Elephant, correct? No, right here, elephant. Next, lion, very good, lion. Next, tortoise. Okay, you can write tortoise. And tiger, you can see tiger, you can write here tiger. So tiger. So these are the in the singular form. And more than one, so what can you see more than one animals here? Trees, you can see, correct? No, trees, we should not say tree. When it is only one tree, we can say tree. When you can see more than one trees, you should say trees, trees, trees. Next, yes, see, you can see many flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Next, rabbits, very good, rabbits, rabbits. Next, what can you see? Monkeys, there are two monkeys are there, correct? No, so monkeys, monkeys. Okay, so have you understood the dear students, singular and plural? Now let us go to the next page, that is the page number 56. So turn the page number 56. Here, adjectives. So do you know the adjectives? Nothing but describing nouns. Okay, so read these sentences. So first let me tell you what is adjective. Adjective is a word, it describes a noun. It describes a noun. For example, Manu is trying on her dress. Manu is trying on her new dress. So new is the, it describes the noun dress. How is the dress? His dress is new. Okay, then suddenly clouds cover the sky. Suddenly dark clouds cover the sky. So here dark is the describing word, it describes the noun sky, sorry, clouds. How are the clouds? The clouds are in dark, correct? No, so these are the new and dark are the describing words. Okay, Okay, here the word new tells us more about the dress. So here the word new is, it tells us about more about the dress. Okay, then the word dark tells us more about the clouds. So the word dark is, which is in red color. So it tells us about more about the clouds. So here the words new and dark describe the nouns and make the sentences more interesting. So that are the words that are describes that describe nouns are known as describing words or adjective. See, the words which describe nouns are known as describing words, or we say adjective. So here look at the pictures and describe them. A dash flower. What type of flower it is? Red. So correct, no? So you can write here a red flower. A red flower, or a beautiful flower you can write here. A beautiful flower or a red flower. Okay. Then here a dash monkey. What kind of monkey it is? A naughty monkey. So naughty is also describing word or adjective. Naughty. Okay. A naughty monkey. Then a dash box. A dash box. So what type of box it is? Do you know? Dear students, what can we use here? A dash box. A gift box. A gift box. Gift is also describing word. Okay. A gift box. Did you understand, my dear students? Now circle the describing words and underline the naming words. Means nouns. So you have to circle the adjective and underline the naming words. So here she has a red bag. She has a red bag. Which is the noun here? Which is the adjective here? Which is the describing word here? Yes, bag is the, sorry, red is the describing word. So you have to underline. Then the same sentence, which is the naming word? Bag. Bag is the naming word. It is the name of thing. Correct? No. You have to, sorry, then this is you have to circle, and this is you have to underline. Okay. Then this is a juicy apple. So juicy is a describing word and apple is a noun. So you have to underline here. Okay. Then third one, I have a new pen. So new is a describing word and pen is a naming word. Then fourth one, Anju needs hot water. So Anju here, Anju and water are the naming words and hot is the describing word. Okay. The last one, that naughty puppy is here. That naughty puppy is here. So puppy is a naming word and naughty is a describing word. Correct now? So circle, you have to here circle, you have to circle the describing word. Okay, and underline the naming words, means nouns. So dear students, I hope you have understood very well. Okay, and today you have learned the question answers and nouns, adjectives. I hope today's session is more helpful to you, and I will post this video. After posting this video, I will send these lessons, question answers and grammar parts, key answer, and you have to copy down into a new notebook, in a notebook neatly. Okay, thank you students, thank you very much, have a nice day.